Hi, today we are in the pop-up greenhouse and I'm going to take you along because today we're doing something really nice. We're staging the greenhouse. So basically, if you're new here, last year I did a Christmas pop-up where I sell stationery and like home decor and things like that in my greenhouse. And we're going to do it this year as well. So it's only the 6th of November now and we're only opening on the 29th. But I like to do a staging where I can make sure that I know exactly where all the products go. And there's a second purpose of today, which is we're going to take a bunch of like promotional kind of film material that we can use for reels and for like Facebook and things like that to really get people to come here. So like essentially do a bunch of marketing campaign stuff. And Jeremy, my husband, he is working with me on the business and he's right now making us cups of tea because it's not super warm. This is not heated, so we have some radiators and things. So the first thing we need to do is just set up the heating, get some cups of tea, and kind of lay out the land a little bit. I'll show you what it looks like. So like this is what it looks like right now. It's a little bit of a mess, but we got tons of different things that we need to do. So we need to decorate the tree, we need to put out all the products, we need to cover like some of the areas with craft paper to make it look really pretty, and I'll talk you through all the different components as we're doing them. So let's get started with that and I'll take you along. One of the biggest changes I'm trying to make as an improvement for this year is to try to get a lot more of the product up vertically. So like last year we did have the Christmas tree, which was great. And we had like a dollhouse to put things in and things. But one of the products that we have, which it sold okay, was we have these really pretty tablecloths, like runners. And they sold okay, but I think we just kind of plopped them on a table. And so this year I thought it's kind of nice if you could hang them and almost have like a wall of really pretty fabrics. So I've got this one, which is kind of like a little bit of a ladder. It's like actually support for IKEA shelves, but I think we can make it work. So last year we also had mostly like Christmas themed things. So everything was red and green and gray, for example. But this year, I've got tons of notebooks and other stationery that just really isn't like Christmas themed, which I think is really good because honestly, you're not really going to buy a Christmas present that's Christmas themed. So I'll show you some. So for example, here is like a selection of the notebooks with like really pretty floral prints on them. And so what I was thinking is it will match really well to also do the same for all of the interior design stuff that we're selling. So to go with like the notebooks, we can then pair it with like some tablecloths and other decor that isn't strictly like Christmas related. So we also have nice things like ceramics and things like that that are kind of in the same vein and the same style. So I'm really excited to get it to look a little bit more like a gift shop rather than like a Christmas store, if that makes sense. So let's see how we get on. Okay, so we we teased out all the lights and we've decorated the tree. I've got like some normal, just like simple kind of silver different baubles and stuff to put on, but we do have quite a lot of decorations that we're going to be selling, so I don't have those yet. My parents' business has them, so basically I'm just going to try to keep the decoration pretty minimal right now, and then once we have those in, then we can fill the tree and make it a bit more with the actual products. So I think that'll be a good idea. So this is what it looks like so far. We've basically tried to set all of the stationery on the table and these like really nice ceramics because it's got the same kind of colorway. And it feels exactly like I wanted, like it's full of just color. You've got the different table runners there, the curtains look nice, and then you've got the Christmas cards right away. I think on the other side of the table we'll put like normal greetings cards. It'll probably fill up a little bit more because I got tons of products I haven't finished yet. But I think this looks really nice. For this is actually like a tea box that we've used to put all of the different bookmarks in. And I think it's really sweet. And Jeremy had a great idea to put the price up at the top there. So I think that this is a really good start and enough for us to like shoot the promo stuff today. And then as we're setting up for real, then we'll probably put lots more products. But I think this is a great start. This area here still is not staged. We don't have the Santas yet, but we have tons of other things like Christmas decor. So I'm kind of torn if we're going to set it up today, but maybe just a little tiny area just to film. So this is what it looks like right now. It is definitely not finished, but it's really good for staging. So we're going to take a bunch of different videos, like strategic angles, and make sure that we have things that are going to look really nice, both from far away and like lots of close-up shots, because those you can do. And the lighting in here is so nice because, well, there's windows like every single direction, so even though it is pretty dark outside, it is still really nice and bright in here, and so I think it's going to be perfect timing. So I'm going to take lots of those videos and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I think that turned out really nice. I'm going to pop some of them here on the screen, and if you head over to my Instagram account, you'll get to see lots more behind the scenes and things like that. And I would love to if you followed me there, because it's always nice to connect with you guys. I was just part of the eHearts market and it was absolutely lovely. It was my first time being part of it, and I think I gained like 35 new followers or something in 1 day or 2 days, which was absolutely lovely. But I also wrote a bunch of emails and messages with you guys, so it was so nice. So thank you if you were part of that. But basically I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here and just get it up for you guys, because the thing I'm going to do now is a bunch of just making more products, making more stock, because I basically focus on making enough so it doesn't look empty, but I still need tons more stock. So that's what I'm going to focus on right now, and I'll probably start another vlog more or less right away so that you guys can just come along for that one as well for next week. So thank you so much for coming along this week, and if you come next week, you'll see more product making and you'll see more prep and marketing. We're gonna do like flyers and lots of fun stuff to get the word out. So I'll see you then. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a really cozy like beginning of November and kind of Christmas prep if that's something you're into. So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for today. Bye.